Hello friends, Sara Gaston here, and today I want to give you a few tips on how to prepare for a headshot session. Now, a headshot session is a big investment, and it's crucial for actors to have outstanding headshots now more than ever. But I see people make some mistakes because they kind of think of the headshot session as something that they're not really responsible for, like the headshot photographer will tell me what to do. That is true, but at the end of the day, it's your session, so I want to give you some things to think about so that you can go in as prepared as possible. First of all, hire an actual headshot photographer. I know your cousin Sam is a really beautiful wedding photographer, or your friend Tom has a really nice camera, or your other friend Bill, does graduation pictures for high school seniors. I'm not saying you don't have a great camera, or Tom doesn't have a great camera, or your friends and relatives aren't lovely photographers. But a headshot is a very specific type of picture, and a headshot photographer is going to be able to help you get the best headshot possible. I won't go into the specifics. A great headshot photographer is going to know how to get the best out of you. So a couple of things to think about. First of all, your wardrobe. They're going to make some suggestions, but you're always going to want to bring several selections of clothing, and you can really save yourself some time and energy if you take snapshots of yourself in various outfits at home. Some colors are going to look better on you. Some cuts of clothing are going to photograph better and, show off your figure a little bit better. So you really want to look at that ahead of time. The difference between having a leather jacket or not having a leather jacket, having a button-down blouse versus a soft collar blouse. And of course, this is for men or women, children, any age. But look at those things because you'd be surprised at just the detail of a collar or a fabric can make a difference in the way it reads to the viewer about what that character is like. You want to also have an idea of who your makeup artist is going to be if you're going to be working with a makeup artist. If I'm going to be working with a makeup artist, I always take in a snapshot of sometime I was out with my friends or my family, and I say, this is what I look like on a day-to-day basis. This is what my makeup is like. This is what my hair is like. The reason is, if you're always going to wear your hair wavy and, they go in there and they straighten your hair, well, you're never going to look like that when you go into the audition. If you don't wear a lot of makeup and they really glam you up, you're never going to look like that when you go into the audition. Men, to beard or not to beard, these are things you want to think about. You might do half your session with a beard and then shave it down and do half your session without a beard. These are all things you want to think about ahead of time so that you can plan and use your time wisely. Another thing you want to be clear about is what are the character looks that you're after. It used to be, guys, back in the day, if you were an adult, you had 3 looks. You had commercial, you had industrial, you had theatrical. Nowadays, because we have so much digital media and you can have like 25 pictures or more on Actors Access, the casting directors are really looking for character types, right? So it's not enough anymore to just have like one kind of nice generic, cute photograph, especially if you're looking at the bigger markets like Los Angeles and New York. You really want to have actual different characters. Now that doesn't mean like put on a wig and glasses, right? That's not what it means. What it means is depending on how you dress and depending on what's going on behind your eyes, what's going on in your face, you can suggest a district attorney, or you can suggest a mom or a dad, or you can suggest somebody a lot more rugged. You can suggest somebody rural versus someone who is urban. You can suggest somebody who's wealthy versus somebody who is a little more lower middle class, right? So there's a whole breadth of characters that you can exhibit with just a few changes in physical look, and also just in your expression and what's going on behind your eyes. Another thing that you want to be thinking about redundantly, is to have thoughts going through your head when you're doing your headshot session, right? So maybe if you are doing a headshot session and one of the looks you want is district attorney or some sort of, other legal type person, maybe what is going through your mind while you're taking a few of your shots is, I'm going to take that perp down or whatever, because your thoughts are going to inform what's happening on your face. Last but not least, do your research on your actual headshot photographer, right? There are a lot out there. They offer a lot of different approaches. They offer different backgrounds. They offer different lighting. You don't want to be surprised on the day. You don't want to come back and go, well, this is not what I had in mind. They have websites. You can go check all that out. And I would really suggest looking at the types of headshots that are coming out of Los Angeles at the moment, because typically, as LA goes, the rest of the country goes. We tend to be a little bit further behind in the other markets, but trends come and go in terms of the way things are shot. Sometimes the lighting, sometimes the background, sometimes how done up the actor is. So even if you're not going to shoot in Los Angeles, take a look at sort of what the current trends are and see if you can find a photographer who is up on those trends and is going to give you something similar. Otherwise, you could end up with a very dated looking headshot, even if it's brand new, right? And nobody wants that. Anyway, I hope this was helpful for you. As always, please like us on YouTube, share with your friends. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way, when my new free tips and tricks come out, you will be the first to know. And as always, break a leg out there.